Appropriation number 3 bill and the Finance Bill 2025. Congratulations to the Finance Minister and the government for bringing in such a good budget. But I have few things to say. If we look at the 75 years of India, the past and the present, and for the next 25 years, which is that Vikasit Bharat goal, which is kept by the Prime Minister as a goal for every Indian. In the past, before this NDA government took over in 2014, one phase, the first phase 2014 to 19, they had a time to clear whatever the mess or whatever the issues they felt. 2019 to 24, they laid the foundation reasonably. I think one of the best disciplined, hard-working, government we have today. Now we need to see next 25 years, 24 to 29 and beyond. I see that the way the government has to work, and especially starting from finances, I think we need to really make a vision plan for the country. And also for all the sectorals that we are going to work with, we need to make a clear plan. So when I see that, it's not really there. I think the entire next 5 years, when I look at, the government needs to completely strategize which are the areas where they need to focus. Again, I tell on the agriculture side, a lot of investments have to go. Next 25 years ke liye, what is the investment that we need to bring in? A paper has to be there. Industry also, if you look at industry, a lot of private investments have to come in around industrial infrastructure. And all that, like Mr. Sani said, it has to be on a public-private partnership mode. The infrastructure also the same way. In all these three sectors, huge amount of public-private partnership need to come. Also need to, apart from Government of India, their own budget planning, which has to be very effective and it has to be continuously in line. It has to keep on happening, not just at the budget time. Also, they need to look at how the state budgets are being prepared. How can they guide and handhold the states? And also the local bodies. If you look at a lot of problems in their balance sheets, in their cash flows, in their revenues, I see huge problems. So I think something is budgeted, something is appropriated, and finally only a portion of that is spent. So I think, if we have to be if we are a properly governed country or a state, we certainly, the difference in what is planned budget and what is finally spent, it has to be it should be balanced. Just 3 to 5%, that sort of a deviation only. It should not go beyond that. But if I see this year, to 24, 25 numbers, if you look at, there is a lot of gap in what was budgeted and what was appropriated and what was finally spent. Then, if I look at the current 25-26 budget, I think the receipts 35 lakh decent, borrowings 15 lakh. I want that borrowings out. We have to be very careful. Expenses 50 lakh crore, capex 11 lakh crore, fiscal deficit 4.4%. I think around that 5% here and there, if the government is able to really push, I think certainly it will be a good deliverance for them for 25-26. I see a lot of projects are getting delayed. The delays are causing cost overruns. Certainly any project government is talking, it must be with quality, timely and budgetary deliverance. For that they need to bring in best of the consultants for planning and implementation. 100% public-private participation is the solution. For that, in the past our experiences, we have a lot of failures we have seen. We must stop those failures, means Government of India must take the role of planning, strategizing, structuring of the project, implementing, reviewing, and auditing the projects effectively where states and other private investments are coming. My concerns are, ma'am, The rupee management is a concern. Last 1.5 minute, ma'am. Exports are depleting, imports are growing, borrowings are increasing. Borrowings must be under control, ma'am. Fiscal deficit should be managed, and per capita income across all sectors must go up. Certainly need to bring in judiciary and bureaucracy, way of workings and structuring and working